So, ladies and gentlemen of the Fourth Estate, karibu sana to Nakuru Athletic Club, the home of Nakuru RFC, for this media briefing. Basically what we intend to do is inform you and keep you up to date where we stand as relates to the test that we'll be having on Saturday between Kenya and Zimbabwe, as well as the 10-a-side rugby festival, which is which will be our 30th edition of the 10-a-side. So with us here from my left is our Mheshimiwa Wadiai. He's a great fan of our team, and next to him is Boseti, who's our secretary, and then we have our minister for sports, Nakuru County, and then we have now the big boys. Now we have Carlos is our assistant coach for the Kenya team, and then we have George Jambua, who's our captain for the Kenya team. We have Curtis Olago, who's our assistant coach Kenya team, and then we have Simon Wariuki, who's our coach Nakuru RFC. So I will hand over to the minister so she can have a word with you, and then we can come to the technical, and then I think we'll field the questions at the end. Santi.
Okay, my name is Carlos Kajwa, an assistant coach to the Kenya Simba team. Basically, we are in preparations on the ongoing Currie Cup that we have been with in South Africa. We're just continuing out of the 3 games that we've played in South Africa. So it's part of the process and rebuilding phase that we've been going through since last year and last season. So we're just continuing where we left off. We had a very busy schedule down in SA, very hard but a very good learning curve for the boys and also us as the technical team. It was a nice endeavor where we got to learn of our new players, youngsters. We actually took a fairly inexperienced side, very young. As I've mentioned before, we're in a rebuilding stage. So it was kind of really nice to see how well established and how good the players are. And it just gives us a great opportunity to know how bright the future is. Now, looking into Saturday's game, there are many work-ons that we've looked into. We've gone through our video sessions. The boys are excited, the boys are ready, but there's a few touch-ups that we need to work on. But yeah, it's a good experience and it's a good exposure for the boys. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. My name is Josephine Atieno, the CCM Sports, Nakuru County. We're glad to be here today. It's such an honor that we are embracing these auspicious events, the rugby 10-a-side celebrations and the Kenya versus Zimbabwe will be held on Saturday. We call upon every Kenyan to come and support our great team that will be playing against Zimbabwe on Saturday, and also to see what Nakuru County has to offer. Nakuru County is a county of unlimited opportunities, and for the sports sector, we're gifted in various disciplines. Apart from the rugby, we have football, handball, basketball, volleyball, and even the sitting volleyball for the PWDs. We also have indoor games like the chess. Soon we're going to have a governors tournament for the chess. We have badminton, table tennis, and many others. And apart from the visitors who are coming over to cheer our great team for the rugby, we also guarantee to tour around. We have various tourist sites within Nakuru County, and we welcome each and everyone. Thank you.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Fourth Estate, Madam CEC, Mheshimiwa, Mr. Chairman. I'll just reiterate on what my colleague Carlos has said. We've worked hard to be here. We've picked quite a new team. This one is geared mostly to the World Cup that is coming in 2027. Captain Kenya Simbas.
Are we good? Okay. My name is George Mboa, Captain Kenya Simbas. First of all, I'd like to take this opportunity to urge all the fans, all the Nakuru fans, to turn out for the big game on Saturday, Kenya against Zimbabwe. That's a part of the Currie Cup challenge that we are playing. The league that started in April. We still have 2 matches in. We have 3 matches in Kenya, 1 in Nakuru, 2 in Nairobi later on. Thank you.
So I think you can go ahead and shoot your questions.
Yes, we just wanted to know about the fixture. Has any team confirmed how many teams have confirmed participation?
Is it for?
Then you can speak about season of tickets. How much you charge in season of tickets? Is it for Saturday and Sunday?
Yeah. All right.
And then maybe you can also speak about whoever was going to speak about the security.
All right.
I think before you go to that, can you tell us about your experience in South Africa?
Oh, okay. Okay, for the Currie Cup challenge, as coach had said, is a build-up. Is a build-up. We are rebuilding from the team that took Kenya to the repechage last year. So it's a team mixed of young players and a few senior players. Currie Cup challenge is a quite different league compared to the local league that we play at home. It's a high-intensity game, and the tempo is quite high compared to what we've been doing at home. And I'm glad because we've been learning from game 1 to the last game that we played last weekend against Namibia. The graph is going up. Each and every players now understand their primary role in the pitch, and they know what they know what they expected to do.
And maybe against Namibia, how do you rate the game against Namibia vis-a-vis Zimbabwe, which you are going to face on Saturday?
Okay, thank you. Against Namibia, it was a game of 2 halves. If you could have watched the game, first half Kenya was down 21-7. Then around 76th minute, Kenya, it was 28-28. It was a comeback in the second half for Kenya. And it was a good exposure, it was a good game. Though we lost it at the last minute to Namibia, but there was a lot of positive in that game.
So that we can just finalize, if there's any further question as relates to the Kenya versus Zimbabwe match, then he will be able to answer it. Then after that, we have now the tenor side.
Maybe you can speak about his expectation against Zimbabwe. How prepared are you?
We are prepared for the game because we know the way Zimbabwe plays. It's a good side. We can't ignore anything that Zimbabwe will bring to the table because we've been meeting in the different stages and the scores were quite tight. Last time we played Zimbabwe, it was here in Nakuru. That was 2021, and the Kenya won with a big margin. But last year we also met Zimbabwe in South Africa for the Currie Cup challenge, where they won 2019 against Kenya.
When was the last time you beat them?
Last time we played, it was 2021 in Nakuru here.
Any injuries?
No injuries.
All right. So it's a game of musical chairs. So this is our 30th edition of the Great Rift Tenor Side, and we have been on a break. The last edition was before COVID, and then thereafter we had a couple of challenges as to the hosting of the same because of the financial implications. But we are very thankful to the county government through the governor, Her Excellency Susan, and the CEC. They came through for us, and actually they're the ones who are footing all the bills for this particular tournament, because as a club we really do not have a wide array of enterprise to bring in money. Actually, our products are this tenor-side tournament and the Prince Lou tournament that will be held in the second week of August. As relates to the teams that have confirmed so far, we have 8 teams, mainly from the Kenya Cup sides and nationwide sides in the country. We have KCB, we have our own team, Nakuru RFC. We have we also have Mean Machine, and I think about 5 other teams that we're waiting for more confirmations moving forward. We also looking at spreading the matches through to Sunday. Reason being, when you have a test match going on, we cannot use that particular pitch until the team plays. And the Kenya versus Zimbabwe match will be held at 4 p.m. So this pitch has to remain sterile for the entire day, waiting for that match. So we'll still use our pitch B. And we can, the tickets are going for 1,000 shillings on Saturday, 500 shillings on Sunday. We also have VIP tickets going for 3,000 shillings. And anybody who's ever attended the Great Rift Tenor side will tell you it's a festival of a kind. You know, there's a lot of activity on the pitch and off the pitch. So it cuts across the edges. We cover all demographics. We have a play area for the kids. We have a place for the old to sit and have their drink. And then we have all the action on the ground as well. So we welcome everybody, and our hashtag, our slogan this time is Tembea Nakuru. Not trying to say everybody should come around and see what is in Nakuru. Save for the nightlife, and there is so much to offer.
The final question: what does the winner get? The winning first winner, second runners-up, first runners-up, and second runners-up.
Just by winning the tenor side by itself, it's a glory. You don't need to get anything else. But yes, just being the winner of tenor side is a big thing, and it comes with a lot of bragging rights. Though we have one of our chairmen who passed, I think 3 years ago, is called Mwangi. We have the family has sponsored a trophy for the MVP, and they will be giving a cash prize of 50,000 shillings to the most valuable player of the tournament.
A question to the CAC. We expect an influx of people in the county. Maybe how many people have you projected to attend this particular event? How are you prepared in terms of security, and how is the county set to benefit in terms of tourism?
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you for that question. Well, basically, Nakuru has been a tourist county. We have various tourist sites. We have the flamingos, we have the giraffes, you get to Soisambu, there's a ranch there for all the animals, wild animals. You get to Kedong Ranch, there's a tourist site, the Hell's Gate. So the various tourist sites. And like I said before, we welcome everyone to Nakuru from every part of the country. We're ready to host any figure, any number that is, in terms of the hotels. They are there in plenty. I don't think that will be a challenge for us. Thank you. Oh, sorry. So like I said before, we like to welcome everyone to Nakuru County. Given that Nakuru County is a county of unlimited opportunities, we have various tourist sites. We have Kedong Ranch with wild animals. We have also Isambu. We have Hell's Gate, wherever. Lake Nakuru, the flamingos are all over. So everyone is welcome to Nakuru. And in terms of hospitality, there are quite a number of hotels, quite a number of lodges. We don't think that will be a challenge for us to host visitors in Nakuru County. So welcome all. Thank you.
Maybe how many people
we're anticipating to host around 5,000 guests. Yeah. Thank you.
in terms of security?
Security, the county government of Nakuru is endowed with the enforcement team. You also have the Kenya police around and the APs. I don't think that would be a challenge for Nakuru County as at now. And Nakuru County has hosted this before, isn't it? We've done it before, so this is not the first time we're going to do it. So we are equal to the task. Thank you.
Tembea Nakuru.
I just like this. Huh?